simply on cheating and simply on this one document, my lord. He has been harassing me for the last 6 months. ये 16/4/2024 को एक डिसोल्यूशन डीड उनके और मेरे बीच में साइन हुई, जिसमें 60 लाख रुपए का कोई ब्यौरा या कोई हवाला नहीं।
हमें चेक दिया था, 6 चेक है सर, रजिस्टर्ड एग्रीमेंट में 6 चेक का विवरण है सर। अब ये इसको वेरी कन्वीनियंटली दे आर डिनाइंग दैट एग्रीमेंट। सो देयर इज एग्जैक्टली अ क्रिमिनल डिस्प्यूट सर, फोर्जरी का मामला है सर, ये सिविल डिस्प्यूट है सर।
Into two parts. Well, first I will show that the section under bail for which I've come to, my lords, primarily is section 318 subsection 4, which is on forgery, my lord, similar to section 420 of IPC. And as I said, my lords, during the course of investigation, the police also added section 338 of BNSS. Now, my lords, my two submissions or two major parts of my submissions are, first I'll show to my lords how all the preliminary requirements of giving an anticipatory bail in this case are fulfilled, time and precise, my lord. And in the second part, I want to take my lords to some of the documents which are key, and my lords may kindly indulge me, I might have to refer to some of their documents for that process. Now, first of all, my lords may kindly note that this entire dispute is emerging out of three parties dispute. It's HPCL, Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited, and the two parties complainant, Mr. Ketan Agrawal, and I'm the accused person. I'm a 25-year-old boy, Musharraf Khan. My father, my lord, was a manager with Mr. Ketan Agrawal. Now, my lords, to begin with, it is an admitted fact that Ketan Agrawal, complainant in this case, has been running the HPCL gas agency, Sri Balaji gas agency, since the year 1988. They kept running it since till the year 2022. And till that point of time, my father, who's no more, was a manager with HPCL gas agency. Now, my lord, then what happens in the year 2022 is that the complainant is not keeping well, and the complainant writes a letter to HPCL that because I'm suffering from a heart disease, I want to reconstitute the partnership. I want to keep 51% and I want to give 49% to Mr. Musharraf Khan because Mr. Munawar Khan has passed away. Now, my lord, this is accepted. So till here, there is no problem. Now, in 2023, my lord, then again, the complainant is the one who approaches HPCL and says that I have a difficulty in running it and I want to completely quit from the HPCL gas agency, and I want to completely hand over, reconstitute the dealership and hand it over entirely to Mr. Munawar Khan. Now, from this point till 2024, which is when the new dealership agreement is drafted, there are several processes that are taken place. But this FIR that has been filed, my lord, is on the basis of one alleged agreement dated 16/4/2024, in which the complainant is saying that while on 16/4/2024, there was an agreement happening between the complainant and me that he is now handing over all the rights to me, because this was a document that we had to then submit to HPCL. Before this meeting, minutes of meeting takes place in which HPCL representatives are taken place. After the 16/4 agreement between us, my lord, now there are several forms that he submits. For example, under the Shops and Establishments Act, for which for reconstituting the partnership, there are affidavits he gives. Several processes take place, but his entire case is based on one alleged agreement, namely 16/4/2024, in which he is saying that while we were entering into an agreement to reconstitute the partnership entirely, he and I also entered into a separate agreement in which I said that I am going to give him 60 lakh rupees. This mention of 60 lakh rupees, me owing it to him, my lord, is not mentioned in any of the documents before 16/4/2024. It is not mentioned in any document post 16/4/2024. The 16/4/2024, I am saying, is an absolutely false, frivolous document on which his entire case rests. Now, my lord, what happens is, after we submit, all the process takes place, a new dealership agreement is signed with HPCL, and my lord, HPCL is a big company. They would obviously make sure that they do their due diligence. Anyways, prima facie, the case is in my favor. He also does not write to HPCL at any point. He doesn't say to the HPCL before handing over an affidavit to HPCL saying, I no longer have any claim whatsoever. The 60 lakh claims is not mentioned anywhere. Now, my lords, admittedly, he had full access to the office because he was a 51% partner till 16/4/2024. So, and in fact, my lords, I have filed a complaint to the police saying some of my checks are missing. Some of the checks from my office went missing. I, as a careful citizen, immediately filed a complaint. Now later, he starts filing these checks one after another. And what is even more interesting, my lord, after the new dealership agreement is entered into, he has given away all rights. I have been put into as a full 100% partner in HP gas service, my lord. Now he serves me a legal notice. And my lord, in that legal notice, all he's saying is, you owe me 10 lakh rupees. My lord, here I'm bringing in a very interesting argument, and I will show amply clearly, my lord, that this is a typical case of continuous shifting sand from their side, and I will show that. In the legal notice that they send me, my lord, they say, you owe us 10 lakh rupees. Whereas in the FIR, they say 60 lakh rupees. Why did you not mention the remaining 50 lakh rupees? Secondly, my lord, after the legal notice is sent, now they file a writ petition before this court. My lord, there is a writ petition pending, writ petition number 22062 by 2024. And my lords, I just want to read the prayer of that writ petition, just so that my lords know exactly what has been urged by them in the writ petition. My lords may kindly have page number 156, and my lords, I may just read out the prayer to you. My lord, this is a writ petition filed by them before this honorable court, challenging the alleged agreement, the entire new distributorship agreement. My lord, I'm just going to read the prayer to you for my lord's convenience. They say, this honorable court, my lord, this is page 180 of my petition, their writ petition number 22062 by 2024. My lords, they're praying, this honorable court be pleased to issue a writ, order or direction in the nature of certiorari and quash the distributorship agreement dated 29/5/2024. 29/5/2024 was the final distributorship agreement, my lords, between me and HPCL. He's saying that that has been entered into between respondent number 4, that is me and HPCL. It is illegal, it is void, and therefore to quash it. The second prayer he's asking is that this honorable court be pleased to issue a writ, order or direction in the nature of mandamus, commanding the respondent, that is me, to produce the copy of the distributorship agreement, again the same document. And third, to direct HPCL to conduct an inquiry into the genuineness of the alleged forged affidavit. So he's saying that all the documents that have taken place, all the process that has taken place between me and HPCL is void, because he has come up with this one document which is not registered, my lord. It's a simple notarized document dated 16/4/2024. Now, my lord, he has filed several check bounce cases against me, checks which he had access to. He has filed a writ petition, and I, on my behalf, have filed a plaint before the lower court, in which I have said that this 16/4/2024 agreement, which he is alleging is the reason why the entire process is vitiated, is a false document and it should be declared. Which means, my lord, first and foremost, it's a dispute of completely civil nature with an intention to harass me. He has filed an FIR. My lords, in fact, on a side note, it is absolutely laughable worthy that the FIR which is filed in this case, my lords may see it on page number 156. It's a 9-page FIR, my lords. And my lords may also kindly note page number 20 of my petition. My lords, the complainant is a person of criminal antecedents. In fact, he's a person of disrepute, and I have no qualms in saying it. He has an ongoing case with his mother, with his sister. There has been completely, these things have been recorded in the newspaper. I, on the other hand, I have no pending cases against me. The 3 cases which are pending against me are arising out of the check bounce cases that he has filed against me. My lord, in such a case where he's a man of an influence, where he has several cases, he has very close connections with the police authorities, such that he can put 9-pager FIR, my lord. He's simply harassing me, and he has filed this FIR. Now, my lords, while I'm in part 1 of my arguments, let me just raise 2 or 3 questions for my lord's convenience. My lords, first of all, if the entire process is vitiated, why have you not made HPCL a party in the FIR? Why are you proceeding only against me? My lords, my suggestion is, this is a case where you have sold the hen, you want to continue eating the eggs. So you're troubling me. You're constantly asking me for more money. Whereas, my lords, you have in ample clear words given clear affidavits before the court and before the HPCL that you have given away all rights whatsoever. So why have you not raised any question? Why have you not included HPCL in the FIR? That is the first question. The second question is, my lord, this 60 lakh rupees that you owed, does common sense tell us that you would have signed an affidavit? And my lords, I want to show you one affidavit which is extremely important. There are several documents, my lord, but this document is extremely important. My lord, page number 118, an affidavit that is given to us dated 8/5/2024, page number 118, my lords. And I will just read, I'll just read the important parts of it, my lords. Now, my lords, this is an affidavit that the complainant is giving addressed to HPCL, in which point number 6, and may I read, my lord, that by way of this affidavit, I relinquish all my rights, whatsoever nature, in Messrs. Shri Balaji Gas Service at location Harda, Tehsil Arda, and I shall have any right or claim on the dealership in HPCL in future. Now, HPCL has a certain format in which there is another line required, that not just you, even people who will come after you, your successive generations, shall have no legal claim whatsoever. That line, very carefully and smartly, he had omitted. So HPCL wrote to him again, and now on page number 122, my lord, 121, he had to give a fresh affidavit in which he repeated the entire line, and he also added that neither me nor my legal heirs shall have any right of claim of HPCL in future. Now, my lords may kindly note that these two affidavits are given on 8/5/2024 and 24/5/2024. These are annexures A14, my lords, in my petition. A14 on page number 118 and 122. Now, my lords, for a moment, assuming that his claim that the agreement dated 16/4/2024, which, my lords, is annexure A11 on page 102 in my petition, assuming for a second that it is true, my lords, does common sense permit that after I owe you 60 lakh rupees as per this agreement 16/4/2024, after a month you are giving a full relinquishment letter to HPCL? My lords, they have not challenged the legality of these two affidavits anywhere. And still, my lord, the police, on a side note, my lord, the police has taken a full written long reply from me. They have sent my handwriting sample. There is no question of tampering of the witnesses in this case, my lord. The matter is entirely civil in nature. This section 338 that they're harping on, my lord, I had no way of knowing because it was added during the course of investigation. Now, what he has put is that, my lord, this agreement dated 16/4/2024. Now, he's saying that, my lords, annexure A10, which I am relying on, and A11 that he is relying on. Now, A10, my lord, was notarized, and he's saying he was not available in Harda on that day. And in response, what has he given to the police for preliminary inquiry? My lord, train tickets, Allahabad tickets, hotel tickets. My lord, sitting here, I can produce train tickets that I'm right now in Delhi. I can produce Ola Uber tickets and hotel tickets that I'm in Delhi. There is no video evidence whatsoever that he was not present. In any case, my lords, these are all questions of the trial with no criminal antecedents, several matters that are pending on your side, simply on cheating and simply on this one document, my lord. He has been harassing me for the last 6 months. And without making HPCL a party. My lord, common sense says if you really had a concern. And now, my lord, coming back to my point of shifting sand, my lords will see in their reply. My lords may kindly have a look at the reply. My lords, paragraph 5, page number 7 of their reply. Let me just read that for my lord's favor. My lord, it reads from the third line, and I quote, although it is admitted that the general power of attorney was executed in the father of the applicant, my father, by the complainant from 21/5 or 2007 for 11 months each, it is hereby categorically denied that the same gave any rights of ownership in the firm to the applicant's father as has been alleged. Even on the perusal of the said power of attorneys, it is evident that the authority which was given to Munawwar Khan was as a manager of the firm and nothing else. In order to demonstrate the same, it is evident to bring on record the appointment letter of Munawwar Khan. My lord, now he's saying there is no right whatsoever in the firm that I have. My father was only a manager. My question is, what is your challenge? Are you in the writ petition you are saying that the entire dealership agreement was vitiated? Then before in the FIR you are saying the agreement dated 16/04/2024 was there and I owed you 60 lakh rupees. Here in the reply you are saying that I was only a manager. So my lord, this is only a case of harassment, nothing else. The 60 lakh rupees, even if it is owed, is on the basis of an agreement dated 16/04/2024, and the right forum for that, my lord, is the civil court, not this court. So I am requesting, my lord, may kindly consider all of these facts and may kindly indulge us in giving an anticipatory bail. My lords, there are several judgments. In the lower court, we had cited Anish Kumar because at that point of time, we did not know. But that aside, two latest judgments of my lord. My lords, one is Ajay Dev versus State, NCRC 56309/2024. My lord, this is by this bench, recent order in which it was shown. My lords may kindly have a copy. My lords had categorically held that when disputes are of civil nature, there shouldn't be an attempt to give them a criminal face and therefore anticipatory bail was granted on the same ground. My lords, there is another judgment. In fact, my lords may kindly have a copy of the judgments. So,
ये इसी में लगा होगा ना मैडम?
sir, लगा हुआ है उसमें. Sir, there's another judgment, Vipin and others versus State of Madhya Pradesh. Again, recent judgment, page number 31, MCRC number 50425 by 24. Again, the same point, my lords. Civil disputes being given criminal shape. In last, my lord, as my last point, my lords may kindly note that the entire argument of the complainant is based on one alleged agreement dated 16/4/2024. On 16/4/2024, there was another agreement which he is not challenging, in which there is no mention of 60 lakh rupees. In fact, my lords, if I may kindly show this one document to you. Page number 98, my lords. Page number 98. Which is the deed of dissolution of partnership. This is what I am relying on. It is on 16th of April 2024. They haven't challenged it. Paragraph number 4, my lord, it says the party of the first part releases or renounces, that is them, releases or renounces in favor of the second party.
24 वाला वही एफिडेविट या डॉक्यूमेंट?
नहीं my lords, ये 16/4/2024 को एक डिसोल्यूशन डीड उनके और मेरे बीच में साइन हुई, जिसमें 60 लाख रुपए का कोई ब्यौरा या कोई हवाला नहीं है. पेज नंबर 98 और 99 मेरे पिटिशन के.
मत परेशान होइए, आगे बताइए
जी.
May I point out? In fact, much forcefully, it has been stated that it is a 9-page FIR. It is a 9-page FIR because it has been registered after due inquiry conducted by the SDOP on the complaint given by the complainant here in Malad. And also one more statement that has been made, that I have not made a complaint against the HPCL authorities. Malad, the state में summon the complaint that I have given to the SP. उसमें मैंने ये भी लिखा था कि HPCL authorities के खिलाफ 120 भी लगाएं, because they have connived with the HPCL authorities to remove me from the partnership firm, Malad. I was the proprietor of this firm for 25 years, Malad, and thereafter the applicant in connivance with the HPCL authorities have removed me from the partnership firm. So, Malad, their averment that I have not made a complaint against HPCL authorities is completely contrary to the report. Malad, this can be verified by the state. I have made the complaint against the HPCL authorities as well, Malad. But now, Malad, if I may just draw Malad's attention to O1, Malad, that is the detailed SDOP inquiry, Malad. That has been, Malad, it has been stated on 9 pages FIR. So what, Malad, it is a detailed FIR after recording their statement, my statement, statement of the HPCL authorities. Sir, HPCL authorities, Malad, in fact, I'll point out from their own documents, sir, in the reply file ke writ petition mein, they have the audacity to make incorrect statements before this honorable court, Malad. I'll point out from their own reply, Malad, which they have given in my writ petition on their affidavit. यहाँ पे कुछ और बोल रहे हैं, sir, वहाँ reply में writ petition में कुछ और बोला है. I point out that, Malad. But O1 will kindly be seen, Malad. Page number 27, it starts with page 27, Malad. It's a detailed inquiry. I'll not read the entire part, Malad. I'll read from page number 33 of Malad's permit, Malad. उसके पहले सारी statements को SDOP साहब उसको जिक्र कर रहे हैं, sir. Page 33 पे देखना, sir. सेकेंड पैराग्राफ से, संपूर्ण शिकायत जांच पर लिए गए आवेदक, अनावेदक व साक्ष्यों के कथनों के दौरान प्रस्तुत दस्तावेजों तथा मुख्य क्षेत्रीय प्रबंधक HPCL इंदौर से प्राप्त दस्तावेजों के अवलोकन से पाया गया कि आवेदक कितिन अग्रवाल के पिता किरण कुमार अग्रवाल द्वारा वर्ष 1988 में बालाजी गैस सर्विस हरदा में प्रारंभ की गई थी. वर्ष 1999 में उक्त गैस एजेंसी को कितिन अग्रवाल व अरुण कुमार अग्रवाल द्वारा पार्टनरशिप में संचालित की गई. वह कितिन अग्रवाल द्वारा प्रोपराइटर के रूप में दिनांक 5/10/2001 से स्वतंत्र रूप से गैस एजेंसी संचालित की गई. दिनांक 15/2/22 से कितिन अग्रवाल व मुशर्रफ खान द्वारा पार्टनरशिप डीड तैयार की जाकर पार्टनरशिप में गैस एजेंसी संचालित की गई, जिसमें 51% की भागीदारी स्वयं आवेदक के नाम पर रही. आवेदक कितिन अग्रवाल द्वारा स्वयं का स्वास्थ्य ठीक न होने के कारण HPCL डिस्ट्रीब्यूटरशिप के संचालन में कठिनाई होने के कारण स्वेच्छा से उक्त पार्टनरशिप से पृथक होने के एवज में 60 लाख रुपए पार्टनर मुशर्रफ खान से प्राप्त होने तथा उक्त राशि के पृथक 6 चेक प्राप्त करने व उक्त चेक से राशि प्राप्त करने का आपसी इकरारनामा दिनांक 16/4/24 को किया. उक्त निर्धारित की गई राशि में से आवेदक कितिन अग्रवाल को 5 लाख, 3 लाख, 2 लाख रुपए की चेक राशि के माध्यम से प्राप्त हुई. सर, ये इन्होंने ही हमें चेक दिया था. 6 चेक है सर, रजिस्टर्ड अग्रीमेंट में 6 चेक का विवरण है सर. अब ये इसको वेरी कन्वीनियंटली दे आर डिनाइंग दैट अग्रीमेंट. इन द रिप्लाई दे हैव एडमिटेड देयर सिग्नेचर्स ऑन दैट वेरी अग्रीमेंट. वाला इनका कहना है फॉल्सली.
बात को आप सुनिए, सब तो बातें मैंने सुन ली, समझ ली
सर.
आपने कुछ गंभीर मामला है, बट ये सारा का सारा जो आपका ट्रांजैक्शन है,
मानोज
ये बेसिकली एक पार्टनरशिप फर्म और उसके पार्टनर का झगड़ा है,
नो मानोज
पैसे के लेन देन का झगड़ा है।
I'll point out, my lord, Supreme Court has very clearly stated in a very recent judgment that has been passed on 31st July, sir, that if there is a criminal element to the civil dispute, so there is exactly a criminal dispute, sir. Forgery का मामला है, सर, ये civil dispute है, सर, civil dispute.
मैं आपकी बात को बिल्कुल कह रहा हूँ, बट ये मैं कोई उस पर फाइनल थोड़ी कर रहा हूँ, ना कोई डिसमिस कर रहा हूँ। सवाल ये पैदा होता है, क्रिमिनल एलिमेंट है, इसमें डिटेल इंक्वायरी होगी।
सर डिटेल्ड इंक्वायरी कैसे होगी सर? मैं रिजेक्शन पार्ट का वाला पार्ट भी बता देता हूँ, इनका नमूना हस्ताक्षर लेना है सर। ये सर 29/5/24 में ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ अ फोर्स्ड एफिडेविट, सर 29/5/24 से वो गैस एजेंसी चल रही है सर, दे आर इलीगली कंटिन्यूइंग टू गेन प्रॉफिट फ्रॉम इट। मतलब वो एफिडेविट में पॉइंट आउट कर देता हूँ सर, दे आर मेकिंग फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट सर। सर मैं एफिडेविट बता दूं सर, उनका रिप्लाई में एक बार दिखाऊंगा सर, वहां पे सर दे आर हैविंग दिस ऑडेसिटी टू मेकिंग इनकरेक्ट स्टेटमेंट बिफोर द हाई कोर्ट। मैं ये पॉइंट आउट कर दूं सर आपको। सर बिफोर कमिंग टू दैट सर,